All right, the newest model on the block. We got the whiteboard edition today. Raw dog, you know what it is. Class in session. All right, just kidding. All right, a lot of you guys are not new or new. Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Key. Basically, this channel, this video, what I do is based around content, TikTok, you name it. And if a lot of you guys have been following me, you understand what this business model is, how it's changed my life. It's changed a ton of your guys' lives that actually take the initiative to listen to what I'm about to tell you. And yeah, I've been doing this for basic content amplification, content amplifier is what you call it. I've been doing this for the past 5 years now. I've generated millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars for companies. And I currently make anywhere from 30 to 50 grand a month making TikTok for companies. No, this is not TikTok shop. No, this is not drop shipping. Of course, I started in drop shipping before getting into all this, but this is probably one of the easiest and best models there truly is out there. And I'm coming from someone that's literally tried every business model out there. This is the only model where there's not a ton of fulfillment in terms of customer service, having to deal with customers, nothing like that. No paid ads, nothing. Pure profit, straight to the pocket. Yeah. All right. Without further ado, what is this? What is content amplification? What is being a content amplifier? Basically, I'm excited. I'm a teacher right now. Basically, rule number one, what is your initial goal? Like, why would brands want to pay you to make money? What is this? Okay. Basically, content amplification. Brands, the number one goal is brands want to grow on TikTok. TT stands for TikTok. Brands want to grow on TikTok. There are over, I looked it up, I can't remember the exact number. There are over 85% of brands, that equivalents to millions of brands, because think about it, there's millions of companies out there every single day. There are over 85% of brand owners that are not onto TikTok and want to get onto TikTok, but have no idea how to go about TikTok. This is where I come in. So to give you guys some backdrop of how I even got into this game, 2019, pre-COVID, I dropshipped. I had over 30 plus failed stores before I had my first successful one. Long story short, was in the Telegram. Guy was like, yo, get onto TikTok. This was before anyone actually knew that you could actually market on TikTok. So I was like, I'll get on TikTok. Someone's calling me. Shit, leave me alone. My mom's calling me. Mom, stop. But this is way before people thought and knew that you can get on TikTok and market your product. The guy did 100 grand in 7 days. So I'm like, yo, what the actual F? Is he trying to sell me a course? No, he was actually just putting me on game. So at that moment, I was drop shipping this laser. I'm just like, you know what? I'm tired of getting scammed by guys from Miami, drop shipping automation. I'm just like, all right, fuck this. Let me just try it out. Posted a couple videos, couple nights. Mind you, I'm still in high school, bro. 120 grand in 2 nights, not 7 nights, because I got the 7 mixed up when he did 100 grand in 7 nights. Anyways, 120 grand in 2 nights from a couple of hour videos, and I was like, holy shit. I can do this for companies. So this is exactly how this is born. I've been in the game, like I said, for almost 5 years now, and I make TikToks for companies. I did it for myself, but I realized the fulfillment aspect of things was totally not it. So now, as you can see, I'm doing it for companies. Basically, long story short, brands want to grow on TikTok. They have no idea how to go about it. And here's where you come in, right? Brand number one wants to grow on TikTok, bet. 2, what you want to do now, and this is someone who's not new, who's new into this game and has no idea how to go about it. Why would they want to follow you? Guess what? You need no following whatsoever to go about this. You don't need to be some type of influencer. You don't have to be Charlie D'Amelio. You don't have to deal with any of that. XXX. You don't need no following. Why is that? Because guess what? You're going to take over the brand's TikTok and they're going to send you out product. Guess what? Here's another benefit of it, right? Retainer. You can get paid a monthly retainer plus a percentage of sales, right? With TikTok Shop is amazing, cool, whatever. It's just a cherry on top of exactly what this really is. All TikTok Shop is just you getting commissions. You don't build an actual genuine relationship with these companies. You just become a one-off affiliate who basically gets passed around like some girl or some dude in the street. Basically a whore or a thought. That's exactly what TikTok Shop is as a person. You just get passed around, you try everyone's product, and then you say, buy my product, that's it. With this, why do brands value this so much? Because you're building them a presence on TikTok, whereas the people that come and buy their product because you promoted it is because they generally mess with your content from the page you created for them, and that's all built from the ground up. This is why this is so valuable, because brands want a presence rather than having just one-off time customers and one-time affiliates where there's really no true value built into it. Guess what? As a brand owner, if you're watching this, would you rather have 1,000 affiliates just promoting your content, your product at a mass scale and no one's coming back to buy it, or have over 1,000 actually bought-in customers that love your product, that buys from you every single drop, you have their email, you have all their data. Which one would you take? Most would say, oh, 1,000 affiliates, and you get nothing from that. You just get 1,000 affiliates just promoting your product. This, you get all the information that you can potentially sell down the line, whatever it may be. Brands value this. This is why this is such a goated model, because people don't realize how goated and how many brands are out there that want this done for them, but don't know how to go about it or don't know where to find creators just like yourself. Now you about to come a content amplifier, and you're going to be doing the same exact thing. So the beauty of it all is, instead of TikTok Shop, you get the retainer. I mean the commission, you get the percentage. With this, you get it up from retainer, right? They pay you anywhere from a couple $100 to almost 3 to 4K per month. I personally charge brands anywhere from 5 to 20K a month on top of a percentage. And why that is simply because, bro, I've been in the game for almost 5 years. I have over 100 plus case studies, whereas then I can position myself and charge brands whatever the hell I want because I've done it so many times. So as you get gradually good, as you build out that portfolio, you can charge brands that retainer, that upfront initial 500 to like 3K. And honestly, the retainers are dope because, you know, they pay the bills, they bring in extra money. And here's the other benefit. If you can LTV, lifetime value, you can retain your client. You can have a client paying you 3, 4K a month for the next 12 months of the year because you've built out a relationship. You show you can help them in the beginning. And that's why I tell people, don't chase the retainers. Don't chase them. Don't chase the retainers. Build out relationships with these brands, blow them up, and keep these clients on for lifetime, because guess what? You got one brand paying you 3 or 4K, that's 3 times 12, that's 36K a year from one, that's from one brand on top of the percentage. And guess what, when you make commission, it's endless because you can make whatever you want. But imagine one brand paying you 36K a year, imagine 5 brands paying you that. 5 brands, 3K a month, that's 15K a month guaranteed every single month just because you build it. And it's up to you to be able to take on as many as you want. Boom, that's 3. 4, create separate account. Please don't mind my hair right now. You create a separate account. You're doing branded accounts. So for instance, if I want to promote if I want to promote this, right? If I want to promote this, I create a separate account for their stuff, like their brand page, and then I just post 30 videos a day. Usually, I mean not a day, a month. Usually that's a video or 2 a day. The content can be around anything. The whole entire goal is to be able to go viral for this brand, and that's all it is. So that's exactly how this all works. Like I said, brands that want to grow on TikTok, you don't need to follow. You get retainer, upfront calls, and then you create separate pages, and your goal is to build that portfolio. Now, here's where it gets fun, and you're probably asking, Key, how can I even get started? I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you. I hope you guys are liking this. It's kind of like fun. It's like I'm talking to a class at the moment. So how are you getting started? Here we go. How are we gonna get started? Step 1. Step 1. Find brands that aren't on TikTok or they suck. Please see my hair ready. Number 1, 5 brands that aren't on TikTok are brands that suck. Most of the time, they probably have a TikTok, but they absolutely suck. Bro, there's so many ways and there's so many brands out there that suck at TikTok. Find products or hobbies or niches that you feel like you can work in, and literally just go on Google or go on Amazon, go to the 4th page or the 3rd page, and just start filtering out your favorite products and reach out to them on Instagram. Check out their TikTok. I can guarantee over 90% of those listings on Instagram, on TikTok, on Amazon, none of them have a good TikTok. I can almost guarantee that. Why? Because no one puts effort into TikTok because they have no idea how to go about it. So when you start to look for these brands, you'll see so much opportunity and money on so many brands that are not out there. It's crazy. Like I did a series last month or 2 months ago. I ran up 9K in 30 days, bro, from just cold outreaching with no case studies. You tell me if I can go run up 9K in 30 days of my life depending on it, I would choose this. There's no other model that you can seriously run up almost 10 grand in 30 days just from cold outreach doing this. It's goated, it's goated. Watch my series, I show you it. I don't cap and I don't just bullshit on what I'm saying. Watch the series. I'm walking you through step by step on how the fuck I did it. That easy, it's that simple. So 5 brands that are on TikTok. From there, you get a response, get them on a call, get them on call. This is the fun part because a lot of you guys don't know sales. And this is why this model is, I say, 10 times better than TikTok Shop, because not only that you learn content, you can take away so many other skills. I started off making content just based around a product, right? From there, I've been able to translate that skill to grow my Instagram to almost 50,000 followers in 6 months, grow my YouTube to 4K, grow my TikTok to 50,000 followers, so on and so forth. That whole entire skill of me just picking up a product, translate it into so many other things, and also I've been able to translate the skill set of learning sales because I'm pitching 6, 7, 8, and 9-figure brand owners. You can't do that with TikTok Shop. You don't bring these skills, you don't take away these skills. I've got better at my communication, you know, positioning myself, offering myself, closing these big companies. You get them on the call and you learn more about them. You know, do your due diligence when you reach out to these brands, because the last thing you want to do is reach out to a brand and they do have a bang in TikTok. You don't want to look stupid reaching out to a brand that has over 600,000 followers. Guess what? And they DM you like, yo, you didn't do your research. Do your research. From there, get them on the call, discover them, see why they haven't started. Most of the time it's because, like I tell you, they have no idea how to go about it. So do your due diligence, reach out, get them on the call, discover them. Rule number one, never pitch them on the call. You can never pitch someone on a cold DM, on a cold call right away, because they have no idea who you are. At the end of the day, they need you more than you need them, but you need to position and frame yourself in a way where it needs to make sense on why they would want to pay you. Get on the call, discover them, figure out what the hell they need. Most of the time, they need what you have, but you have to be able to position yourself in a good way. 3, send over a proposal, and then plus deal. As a new beginner watching this, you're probably going to take away a commission-based deal percentage, meaning they'll send you a free product and you'll get a commission-based deal. Usually, typical industry commission is 20%. Take 20%. Listen, I'm not here to tell you that you can't close a deal or a paid deal off your first try, because you can. I ran up that series showing you can, but I want you to focus on within the first 2 or 3 months to actually just hone in making good content. Because I tell people all the time, any skill worth learning will take time. I've been in this game for almost 5 years, bro. I didn't make this shit happen overnight. I did not. So be willing to just sit down and hone in and learn the skill and make good content before you can even consider getting paid. You can go out and do this and get paid right off the bat. You can do that. I'm not saying you can't. I literally teach you on how to do it through the series. But I'm saying personally, if I had to start over again, I would slowly want to focus on just getting results, because at the end of the day, all you need is one case study to set you up. From there, once you have that one case study, you can pitch brands for the rest of your life, however much you want, because you got that one case study that showed you it all. But in the beginning, I would say, you know, send a proposal, just offer them a commission-based deal. If you want to try to charge them, don't be greedy. Try to charge them like a couple $100, and they will probably pay you most of the time if you can position yourself well. In that series, I literally closed up to 9K in deals because I positioned myself well. I did my research on the product. I came to the call with knowledge and saying, hey, this is what I can do for your product. And the reason why they took and believed everything I said, because I did my research. They came to me because they need help, and I came to them to serve and give them the help they need. And as the series progressed, I'm actually working still with the brand that I closed for 6K. I'm crushing it with them. I'm crushing it. I had a video for like 300,000 views the other day. Fucking crushing it. From there, do that. And then the fourth part, viral. That was terrible. Go viral. Like I said, you go viral, you crush it for them. You got 20% of sales. Let's say, for instance, you do $100,000. You take 20% of that. From there, now that you have that one deal, you'll go back to them and say, hey, can I get that retainer? Can I get paid? They're probably gonna be like, hell yeah, you just crushed it. You need that one case study. Moving forward from there, you can go and pitch up other brands and charge them however much you want. Because guess what? You've proven it once. You do this, you rinse and repeat that, you do 3 or 4 or 5 brands a month, bro, you could be at 15, 20K. Easily. Now, since I've been in the game for so long, I'm selective of who I take on. I charge brands anywhere from 4 to 5 to 7K. My brand deal that I closed in the series, I charge for 6K, and I'm crushing it for them. Why? I'd rather have quality than quantity. In the beginning of all this, I took on 16 brands, and on paper, I was making 42 grand, but it was so many videos I had to make where I just, like, my 3rd video in, I'm like, fuck this shit. Focus on quality, focus on getting results, focus on being a good creator versus chasing that next retainer. So that's really it, bro. Like, this model is just such a fun model and a good model because no one talks about it, no one does it. I'm the only like guy in this space who's credible enough to speak on this because I've blown up so many brands in the past. I've worked on brands, I've made the money, I've done it, I still do it. I'm not on here just to preach and try to say like this is what I do. I still do it to this day. So I hope you guys like this brand session. I fucking loved it. If you guys are interested in what I do, of course, I'll drop down a link in my description on how to get in touch with me. But if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up because fuck, that was a hell of a lecture. But appreciate the support. I'm hot. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.